Hello, this is Malorian, and this will be a 30-point game of Kallus versus Gorten. So I picked up Kallus, and I really want to try him out, so I also picked up some swordsmen. I'd really like to run him with some legionnaires, but I just don't have them yet. So anyway, in 30 points, I'm going to have a full unit of swordsmen, full unit of hex hunters, min grotesques, then I also have my Raic, and I have a Scythian. The mission we're playing is this destruction one where there's this kind of ammo dump in the center and you want to control the enemy zone and that objective, and if you control it you can be doing a big 5-inch blast within 4 inches of your caster. So yeah, it's a pretty crazy one. You want to get right in there, and luckily that's exactly what my list does. On his side, like I said, he's running Gorten. He has a full forge guard there in the back. He has 2 drillers. He has Thor that's running a little gun bunny. And then he has a Boker and a big Ogren assault unit here. And I mean, all those templates could be a real bother to me, as should be his feet, because I can run in and feet, and then he can just go and push me back and then template the hell out of me. So I'm going to have to play this a little bit carefully, but we'll just kind of see how it goes. So he has first turn, which makes it everything a little bit more difficult, and he really just runs everything up, puts up steady ground or whatever it's called. My turn, I put up Insight up on the swordsman just because I want them to hit harder, and then everything's moving up, but it's not going as fast as it possibly can because I want him to now move down into me, and then I'll be countering. So what this could mean is that he could be taking the objective first and hit me with a blast, which would really hurt, but I'm just a risk I'm just willing to take at this point. So it pays off because he doesn't really go for it. He doesn't even control the objective with Gorten. He's staying a little bit back in his own zone. The blast he does to me scatter because he's shooting into my hex hunters. He only kills 1. And otherwise, you can see he has 1 lead driller, and then otherwise everything's staying back. So this is perfect because now I can just zip up, blast him, and just pull my feet. And so this is what it looks like at the end. So really the hex hunters go up, and with all their blasts they kill 3 out of the 5 assault corps there. Otherwise I'm just really just jamming into his face. Unfortunately, because of the order I did things, when the Scythian charged into the driller, which he actually destroyed, we're just leaving it there because it'll be important for difficult terrain, he actually killed one of my own guys. So luckily my feet was already up, and I don't own any incubi yet, so I'm using shredders. So you can see the 1 shredder there from 1 grotesque that I killed. His turn 3, and I should say that I got a control point last time where I got this little ammo dump, and I actually used the blast to kill 3 of his forge guard. So not wanting to give that up again, Gorten gets right to the center. Everything's attacking me. He makes a good number of incubi for me, which is just perfect, and in the end it's just not really enough. So on my turn, it's really just a matter of clearing some things out, switching over Insight over to the Scythian, and then ban the Scythian going in and finishing him off. So victory to Kallus, and I have to say I was fairly impressed with him. The spells that he has, giving everyone an extra melee dice roll is really handy, even though it didn't really come into too much of a play in this game, just because it was pretty easy to hit most of the time anyway. It's just nice to have up as a big army wide. Taking all this infantry is really powerful. One of the things I noticed for myself is that I'm not really good with placement so far, so I found that my swordmen in the back didn't really play a role. Maybe that's just the way that the game went, and really they would have been the next wave if need be, and it just didn't come up in this game. But the other thing is that my Insight was wrong, because since they weren't going to be a roll to the very end, I should have had Insight up on the Scythian or something else to begin with. So learning already, and the big thing that this should do for me is that I'm really good at painting my beasts, but really slow at painting the infantry. So hopefully now this will give me the motivation I need to paint up my infantry. So anyway, I hope you guys like watching it, and as soon as I get some of this stuff painted up, you'll see some more of Kallus. Thanks, bye.